everybody, I am back with another video today, and we will be making a medium-sized dog sweater. And this is one of the most highly requested videos I've had yet on my channel. And as you guys all may know, I previously had a medium-sized dog sweater, and I was unfortunately reaching a lot of emails and comments that there was a lot of confusion with this sweater, and it either was too big or too small for their dog, and I just wanted to restart over with this pattern. So here it is. After I had launched my extra small dog sweater, you guys had written me, I had a lot of mail saying that you guys wanted a pattern just like the extra small medium-sized dog sweater, of course only in a size medium. And I took the time to create a medium-sized dog sweater, and I fortunately got my hands on a medium-sized dog, and this dog was a beagle. And this was a bigger size beagle, and the measurement of the sweater is the size of the beagle. And a lot of messages that I had received when I had asked for measurements of their dog, people had sent me the measurements that were basically on point with this sweater. So I went ahead and customized this sweater for this medium-sized dog. And of course, it's basically doing the same thing as the extra small dog sweater. You have the ribbing around the arms, just like around the neck. We're working double crochets and front post double crochets. And we go ahead and make the body. I went ahead and used the color Delightful, which is a very variegated red heart with love yarn. And then on the bottom, we have the ribbing, of course. So let me go ahead and show you what the back looks like. Okay, so this is the back of the sweater. Okay, that's the neck. And this is the bottom of the sweater. And we are working front post double crochets, back post double crochets, and we're doing double crochets here. So the sweater was really easy to make once I had the right dog to take measurements from. Unfortunately, that dog was a stranger. I happened to see somebody that had a medium-sized dog, and I asked if I could measure their dog, and I don't have the dog on hand, so unfortunately I can't show it on the dog. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please take the time to like this video, comment, and please subscribe if you haven't. And also, this sweater can be adjusted. A lot of people have a different meaning when it comes to a medium-sized dog sweater. And I just wanted to tell you guys, it's so easy to adjust this pattern for any size dog. And all you have to do is just measure your dog and simply chain an even number to make the sweater. And that is pretty much about it. If your dog is a little bigger than this, you can easily just go up a hook size and adjust the length of the body, and you can take it from there. And one thing before I go, I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you so much for being patient with this sweater, and it just means so much that I got so much feedback for this sweater. I really love it. I'm very happy with the outcome. So let's go ahead and get started with the sweater. Okay, so to start off this tutorial, we're going to need 2 skeins of yarn depending on how many colors you are going to use. For this tutorial, I'm using 2 colors, and I'm using the color Glowworm, and this is a number 4 medium worsted weight yarn. For today's tutorial, we will be using a 5mm crochet hook, and this is the one by Susan Bates. And another color I will be using is a variegated yarn. It's this beautiful green color that has some blues and some lime colors inside there. Kind of reminds me of the colors of Brazil. And this color is called Banana Berry. This calls for a 5.5mm crochet hook, but again, we will be using a 5mm crochet hook. So this will be the color of the body of the sweater. And this color, Glowworm, I've been waiting to use forever. So I will be using this for around the neck to start off. Okay, So I'm going to simply pull this out, and I like to use the middle of the skein. We are going to be chaining a total of 52. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50, 51, and 52. Okay, so we chained a total of 52. You should have a total of 52. We're going to slip stitch to the first chain to create a circle. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now we are going to chain 3. Okay, and this is going to count as our first double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. And being that this is our first double crochet, we don't want to go into the same chain, so this is our second chain right here, and we're going to place 1 double crochet right here. Okay, so go ahead and place 1 double crochet all the way around until you get to the end, and you want to make sure that you have an even number if you are customizing this for your dog. Okay, so I've come to the end, and you should have a total of 52 double crochets. We're going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Okay, so you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This is going to count as our very first double crochet. Now you don't want to put anything inside of this double crochet right here, because again, this is our first double crochet. So we're going to hop on to the next double crochet post, and we're going to go around for a front post double crochet. Okay, after that we are going to place a double crochet right here, right next to the front post double crochet. Then after, place a front post double crochet. If you have a hard time keeping up, please pause this video and work as you go. Okay, next place a double crochet. Then after, place a front post double crochet right here after that double crochet. Then place a double crochet right there. Then place a front post double crochet right here. Then place a double crochet. Then put a front post double crochet. Whoops. Then a double crochet. And then a front post double crochet. And you're going to keep repeating this until we get to the end. Just putting 1 double crochet. Then after that, place a front post double crochet. Very easy stuff. And if I'm going fast, it's only because I've done this video like 3 times already, and it keeps messing up, and I'm trying to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible, but you guys got it. You guys can slow it down, and if you guys want to see the step of doing it, you can go ahead and go to my extra small dog tutorial, and I think I kind of break it down a little slower. It's the same thing except the number's different, so yeah, keep repeating this all the way around. I just landed on a front post double crochet, and that is what you want to land on. And now we are going to slip stitch to join to the top of the chain 3. Okay, and from row 2 all the way until we get to round 5, we are going to repeat this round on round 2, 1, 2, and 3, just chain 3. And next we are going to not do anything here. Remember, we will not do anything ever here because this is our first double crochet. So into the next, we see a front post double crochet. You see that there? We are going to work over that, and we are going to put a front post double crochet right there, just like that. Next we see a double crochet. So we're going to yarn over and work a double crochet into there. So wherever you see a front post double crochet, you'll put a front post double crochet. If you see a double crochet, you put a double crochet there. Okay, so here's a front post double crochet, so we put one there. Then we're going to put a double crochet. After working along, you guys will see what stitch is what. You know, you'll be able to identify it, so you know that this is a double crochet, front post double crochet right here. Then you will see a double crochet here, so we put one there and then put a front post double crochet. Okay, so this is what we do all the way around until we get to round 5. See, and there's a front post there, double crochet, and then front post double crochet. Okay, so you guys will keep repeating this all the way around until we get to round 5. Okay, so I've come to the end of round 5, and what you're going to do, that's only if you are going to change colors like I am, you're going to simply fasten off. Okay, so I slip stitched already, and all you have to do is just chain 1 and then pull that through. Just like that. Okay, so now this is what we have. This is the neck and the band of the sweater. Okay, so we are now done with the color glowworm, and we are going to start using this color. I'm going to use this color Banana Berry, and I'm going to pull this from the middle like always. I like to join with a slip knot onto the hook already, and we're going to simply go back to the chain 3 where we finished off, slip stitch through and tighten that. Okay, and I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to pull this around, and we are going to double crochet all the way around. So the chain 3 counts as our first double crochet, and I'm actually going to cut this a little short because I hate double crocheting for a long time over these little stragglers, but this round is very easy. You're going to go into this front post double crochet right here and just put a double crochet right there. Okay, so put a double crochet right there. Now we're going to put another double crochet right here. Remember, you want to always double crochet over your stragglers to make it easy for you. Ooh, it is so windy outside right now. Oh my gosh. The winds over here right now are probably 40 miles an hour. Yeah, it's bad over here right now. It's a beautiful day to crochet, which is why I wanted to get on camera and film this tutorial. It's so nice to be in your pajamas and make a video and have a nice drink. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm only putting 1 double crochet all the way around. Okay, so we've come to the end of the round. Okay, and keep in mind that this is round 6. Okay, so we're moving on to round 7. All we did was put 1 double crochet all the way around, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we are moving on to round 7, and we are going to be placing 1 double crochet all the way around. Whoops. This yarn, I hate when the yarn gets like this. It's only when I use the variegated yarns too. Okay. So we are simply going to put 1 double crochet all the way around until we get to round 8. And we are currently on round 7, just placing 1 double crochet all the way around. And then we will slip stitch to join and move on to the next round. Okay. So go ahead and keep placing 1 double crochet, and I will meet you when we get to round 8. And that is at the end of the round of 8. Okay, so we've come to the end of the round, and we are now moving on to round 9. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, and 9 is going to be this one. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to chain 3, and we are going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches. There's 1 and 2. That makes 3 stitches because this counts as a double crochet. Then we're going to place 2 double crochets right here. Then we're going to double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And then we will double crochet 2 times into the next stitch for an increase. We're going to repeat this all the way around until we get to the end. Okay, so we're coming to the end, and at the end we will have 1 last double crochet increase. So just wanted to point that out, that at this end of the round you should end on a increase. Okay, so now we are going to slip stitch to join, okay, to the top of the chain 3. And now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we are going to double crochet into the next 5 stitches. Okay. So we should have a total of 6. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and now we are going to chain up a total of 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we are going to wrap the yarn around the hook, skip a total of We're going to skip a total of 8 stitches, and we will double crochet to the 9th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and to the 9th stitch right here, we will double crochet to join. Okay, just like that. Okay, so we double crocheted until we got to the 40th stitch from where we joined from the other side. So now we are going to chain up 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are going to yarn over, skip a total of 8 stitches, and into the 9th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here is our 9th double crochet, and that's where we are going to join to. Okay, and we will double crochet into the next 3 stitches. Okay, so we will have a total of 4. There's 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and now we will go ahead and slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. And this is what it looks like so far. So okay, so from round 9 all the way until we get to round 18, we will chain 3 and double crochet around, and then we will simply slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Okay, but I'm going to do this last round with you guys, and we will go ahead and finish our rounds until we get to round 18 off camera, because it's really simple. So this is our first double crochet. So again, you don't do anything in here, and you're going to go into the second stitch and double crochet there, and double crochet into all of these stitches that we created over here. See, you just put 1 double crochet there, really easy stuff. And then into these chains, we want to put 1 double crochet into the next 11 chains here. Okay, so there's our first double crochet that goes in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you see our 11th coming up, and then there's our 11th right here. If you kind of turn it, you can see it. This is our 11th stitch right here. Okay, it's kind of hard to get into, but just get in there. And then you want to make sure that you're always going into this double crochet right here, because if not, your count's going to be off, and your sweater knot might come out like mine, and you're going to be a little lost, and then yeah, it's going to be a whole big mess. So now we're going to double crochet until we get to the other side, and where we get to the chain bridge. And when I say chain bridge, I mean this, where your chains are. So we're going to keep putting 1 double crochet around. Okay, so I've come to the end, and you should have a total of 73 double crochets, and that's with the chain bridge and all. And we are going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3, just like that. So we are currently on round 11, and we are going to keep repeating the same round, working 1 double crochet, well, of course the chain 3, and then you're going to double crochet all the way around 1 time only. Okay, you will work this until you get to round 21. Once we get to round 21, we will go ahead and finish off, and we will start working the back part. And I will be back as soon as I finish the end of round 21. Okay, so we are back, and I just wanted to tell you guys that you guys don't have to go to round 21. My pattern calls for you to go to round 20, but 1 more row will not hurt you. So regardless, if you land on round 20, you're going to use the same stitch markers in the same places. And I already marked them. So here's the chain 3. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys where you guys are going to place your markers. Here's where you are going to finish off in a minute. There's the chain 3. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stitches from the chain 3, and you're going to place your first stitch marker, which is going to be your beginning spot. And when you are looking for your ending stitch marker, it is going to be, here's the chain 3, okay, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches away from the chain 3, okay? So you want to put your ending stitch marker right there. So, with all that said and done, I'm going to slip stitch that through, and I'm going to chain 1, and you're just going to cut this and then finish off, and then we're going to be reattaching our yarn. And then I'm gonna, when I single crochet around the sweater, I'm just going to tuck this in, so I'm not gonna do anything with it right now. And we're going to be doing 5 rows with this color, working back and forth. Okay. So you guys already know how I like to join. I'm going to slip stitch that through. Okay, so you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Your chain 3 is not going to count as a stitch unless I say it does. So therefore we are going to double crochet into the very same stitch as the chain 3. So remember that this doesn't count as anything, okay? And all you are going to do is place 1 double crochet. Go ahead and find that and tuck that in. You're going to place 1 double crochet all the way across until you reach the marker that's on the other side. I hate when that happens. And that's going to be your ending point. And then you will leave the remaining stitches unworked, and you would just chain 3 and turn your work and then work back the other way, okay? And that is all we are doing. It's really simple. So we are placing 1 double crochet until we get to the other side. Okay, so I made it to the end, and I just removed my stitch marker. Okay, remove this little guy, and we should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stitches that are unworked, okay? And for row 2, 1, 2, 3, just chain 3. You're going to turn your work back the other way, and the chain 3 is not going to count as a stitch from here on, and you're going to place a double crochet right into the same spot as the chain 3 always, okay? So keep working back and forth for the next 3 rows. After this one, you should have a total of 5 rows worked with this color. And then we are going to move on to the ribbing of the back of the sweater. Okay, and you want to end on a right side. And if you do not end on a right side, either remove a row or add a row until you end on a right side. So then that way we will be working the gray or our different contrasting color. And work that at the wrong side, so when we do our front post double crochets, we will be working on the right side. Okay, so we're back, and I just ended on row 5. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and row 5. And now we are going to finish off. Cut that there. And you're just going to chain 1 and just finish off there. And we will be working back on the wrong side. And we are officially done with this color, so we don't need that color no more. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to take our green color, which is, I took Glowworm. I don't know what color you're using, but take your contrasting color. Okay, and make a slip knot and join however you like to join. Start by reattaching a fresh piece of yarn to where we just finished off. Okay, and that is right here. So we are going to reattach right here, and I'm just going to slip stitch this through, and we are going to chain 3, start off with the chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and this chain 3 is going to count as a double crochet. So we're going to be working behind the straggler right here. We're going to work over it. I'm sorry. If you guys hear anything in the background, my son's in the room with me today. Okay, so we are going to double crochet into every stitch, okay? So just place 1 double crochet all the way across with your contrasting color. And you want to work over these stragglers. So you're just putting 1 double crochet. Okay, so you're going to keep repeating this, putting 1 double crochet all the way across until you get to the end. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I have double crocheted across from where we began all the way to the end. Okay, you might notice that at the end you had a chain 3 right here, and your last double crochet should be right here and not in the chain 3, so just skip that, okay? So from here on, we are going to chain 3 for row 2. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to turn your work facing this way, and this is the right side. Now, like I said, now from here on, the chain 3 is going to count as our first double crochet, so we do nothing there. And we want to make sure that we start and end with a double crochet. You don't ever want to end with the front post double crochet. Even if you need to add a extra stitch, then you can go ahead and do so. So you're going to yarn over, and in this next stitch we are going to work a front post double crochet, because like I said, the double crochet counts as a just a double crochet, the chain 3. And into the next stitch we are going to work a double crochet right there, and we are basically doing exactly what we've been doing for the neck of the band area. Okay, so let me go ahead and zoom in here so you guys can see what I am doing. Okay, so into this very next stitch we are going to work a front post double crochet over that. And we are repeating exactly the method that we were doing over there on the band of the neck. Into the next stitch we will be working a double crochet. After that, of course, we are going to put a front post double crochet. Then work a double crochet, and next a front post double crochet. Next, put a double crochet and then a front post double crochet. Okay, so we are going to repeat this all the way across, placing 1 double crochet, and then we will put a front post double crochet. So even if you're customizing this for your dog, you want the number of stitches to be even to land on a double crochet. Okay, so I'm coming to the end, and here is our double crochet, and we have 2 stitches left. So you want to do a front post double crochet on this one, and then we're going to do our last stitch, and this is the chain 3 that we have right here, that where we've begun. So there's 1, 2, 3, and you want to go into the top of the chain 3 for a double crochet. Sometimes it's kind of hard to work into these stitches. Okay, so this is kind of looking funny here. I'm gonna have to stick this in somewhere. Anyways, okay, so now that we have our last double crochet here at the end, we're going to chain 3, and then we are going to turn our work again. Okay, now we are going to be working rows 2 and 3 from here on until we reach row 5. And I'm going to do this last row with you, and then I'm going to go ahead and leave you to it to do until you get to row 5. And this is really up to you. I went up to 5, and if your dog, you know, requires more length, then go ahead and add more rows. But this is how far I'm doing it, and I did it for my pattern. So the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So on the other side, you see that we have a front post double crochet. You want to keep that going. So we are going to mirror exactly what we are doing on this side. So by being on this side, we have to do a back post double crochet right here to keep it as a front post double crochet. Next, right here in the middle is where you will see, oh, is it right here? Oh. Next, we want to do a double crochet right here next to that back post double crochet. So you're going to do a double crochet right into there. Okay. Next, we want to do, immediately I feel that there is a front post double crochet on the other side. So what we want to do, of course, is do a back post double crochet. Okay, and if you're not sure how to do a back post double crochet or a front post double crochet, you can find many videos on YouTube on how to do this stitch. Next, we want to work into here for a double crochet. Okay, next I feel there is a front post double crochet, so we want to do a front post, we want to do a back post double crochet. Okay. Next, we have a double crochet, so we want to do a double crochet next to that. And so when you flip the work over, it looks like you're actually doing the same thing, you know, you still have your front post and then your double crochets, and you want to keep it this way. Okay, so if you followed my tutorial exactly, you would have ended on the wrong side, but if you were following my pattern, you might have landed on a right side. That's only if you went 20 rows here instead of 21. Okay, so you might land differently. Let me see. So now we are going to cut off the ends right here. Unless, of course, your dog needs more length, like I said. I'm stopping at row 5 for the ribbing, just like I did around the neck. I did 5 rows of that, and I did 5 rows of this. We are going to single crochet around the sweater. And then we are going to go ahead and do the arms. We are going to reattach to our sweater. And I'm going to start off right here, the last row where the chain 3 is. Slip stitch that through, chain 1. And this is a perfect opportunity for you to tuck in all the odds and ends that you have from finishing off. So in every corner, we want to place a total of 2 to 3 single crochets. You can do as many as you want, but I'm going to do 2. So that way when I get to the end, I'm going to add one more single crochet right here and then slip stitch to join. Okay. So you can either work inside of the chains, or you can go ahead and work to exactly into the chains, but it might leave a little slight hole inside of there, which is why I try to work into the chains themselves. Okay, so you're going to continue to put one single crochet around the whole sweater, and then slip stitch to the first single crochet, and then go ahead and weave in your ends. Okay, I have just finished the end of single crocheting around the sweater, and I just went ahead and finished off, and this is what it looks like so far. And as you can see, we have no arms right now, so what we are going to do is do the arms, and we are going to be using again the color Glowworm, unless you were using another color. So you want to flip your work upside down, and this is how we are going to do the arms. So I'm going to go ahead and do this arm right here, which is the right side, and I'm going to do the other one off camera. So I'm going to go ahead and begin over here where the chain bridge is, and I'm going to begin in this corner right here with the slip stitch. And you really want to make sure you have an even number when you are doing the arms, for the sake of the ribbing. Whenever you're doing the ribbing, you always want to make sure that you have an even number. So we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And like always, this is going to be our first double crochet. So in the next stitch, we want to go in for another double crochet. Okay, and then do another double crochet into the third stitch. And then you are going to continue to work around doing one double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 and 8. Trying to work over that straggler right there. We have 8, 9, 10. So we worked into here. 11. We're going to work over here because there's a hole. So turning our work as we're going. There's 11. And so here we are going to actually work into the stitch. So up here, if we work in here, it's going to be very hard. So we're going to go through the stitch. Just like that. There's 12. There's 13. 14. There's 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Okay, and kind of turn your work again. So we have 19, and then 20, 21, okay, and then 22, 23, and 24 right here. So this is the stitch before the chain 3. So we have 24 double crochets, and we always want to make sure we land again on a even number. The numbers don't count, but just make sure that it is a even number, because we are doing ribbing around the arms, and we are going to be doing a total of 5 rows. Okay, so let me back up here. We're going to chain 3 again. This counts as our first double crochet, and I'm going to show you this row, and you will finish it on your own. And some of you probably don't like the fact that I've been doing that, and the reason why I do this is, for one, to save time, and two, pretty much you know how it goes, because we've done the neck and we've done the end of the sweater, so it's pretty much the same thing. So all we're doing is doing a chain 3, a front post double crochet, and then a double crochet, and then a front post double crochet, and then double crochet, and then a front post double crochet, then a double crochet, and then a front post double crochet after this. And then a front post double crochet, and then a double crochet after this. And then a front post double crochet, okay, and then a front post double crochet. And you just repeat this all the way until you get to the end. You will land on a front post double crochet, and then now last, like I said, you will end on a front post double crochet right there. And then you just slip stitch to the top of the chain 3, which is right here, and then you do it all over again. So I forgot, I'm really mistaken. So for this round, for round number 3, you are going to do exactly this: chain 3, and then put a front post double crochet over the front post, and then do a double crochet, and then so on and so forth. And then after this round, we will move on to our last round, which is round 4, and then we will just be single crocheting around, like, you know, just chain 1, single crochet, and then finish off, and then tuck in your ends. It's really easy. So I'm going to do this last round, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I've come to the end of round 3, and now, like I said, you're just going to chain 1, single crochet right into the top of the chain 3, like that, and then you are going to single crochet into every stitch around. Then when we get to the end, you're just going to slip stitch to the top. Actually, so when we get to the end, you will slip stitch to the first single crochet, finish off, and weave in your ends. Okay, so go ahead and continue that around, and as soon as I get finished with both arms, I will be back. Okay, so there is my medium-sized dog sweater. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, and please give it a like. If you haven't yet, please subscribe for more videos and patterns to come. And let me know what you guys think. If you guys love this video, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback.